Confessio Belgica, Episode 9. Article 7. Credimus autem sacram hanc scripturam perfectissimae omnem Dei voluntatem complecti, et in illa abunde ea omnia doceri, quacunque ab hominibus credi necesse est, ut salutem consequantur. Itaque cum illic exactissime et fuse descripta sit omnis divini cultus ratio, quam Deus a fidelibus exigit, nulli hominum, quam vis apostolica dignitate praedito, acne uli quidem angelo e coelo demisso, ut divus Paulus locutur, fas est aliter docere quam iam pridem in sacris scripturis edocti sumus. Article 8 continues with a discussion of the Scriptures. We believe, credimus, moreover, that this Holy Scripture, sacram hanc scripturam, most perfectly, or most precisely, most exactly, the whole will of God, omnem Dei voluntatem, embraces. We believe that it embraces. So credimus introduces oratio obliqua, indirect statement, the subject of which is the accusative scripturam, the verb is the infinitive complecti, and the object of complecti is voluntatem. So you can see that in good style, the oratio obliqua embraces standard Latin word order: subject, scripturam, object, voluntatem, and verb, in this case the infinitive complecti. Complecti is a deponent verb, thus the infinitive is passive, but it has an active meaning and thus can take the object voluntatem. And what else do we believe? We believe that in it, in illa, that is the Scripture, abundantly or clearly manifestly, those things, all of them, are taught, doceri. So this then is the second infinitive with credimus, the second infinitive introduced by credimus as indirect discourse, complecti and doceri, and that in it all things are abundantly taught, and now we are going to have a modification of ea, those things whatsoever, quacunque, by people, by men, it is necessary to be believed. So whatever men must believe, all those things are abundantly, abunde, taught in the Scriptures. And then ut here I'm taking as purpose, in order that they might obtain salutem, they might obtain salvation. But it could equally be taken as result, with the result that they actually do obtain salvation. And so, itaque, because there's cum is going to function then as a conjunction, because therein illic, that's an adverb of place, most exactly or precisely, exactissime, and abundantly, fuse, and I find this comma here odd. Descriptus sit, there has been described or written down carefully, descriptus sit, omnis ratio, the whole design, the whole plan or organization or method of divine worship, divini cultus. I think it's important to note here also the emphasis on worship as that which the Scriptures contain. The whole ratio of divine worship, which God exigit a fidelibus, which God requires or demands from the faithful. So every aspect of the life of the Christian, omnis ratio divini cultus, has been laid down exactissime et fuse in the Scriptures. Since that's true, according to the author, nulli. Now this is masculine, singular, and dative. We will see it as dative with fas est. For none of man, no person, nulli hominum, hominum is a partitive genitive, even, quam vis, even to someone, praedito, and praedito is also dative, and it means to be endowed with, not even to someone who is endowed with apostolica dignitate, even someone who is equipped with apostolic dignity, and furthermore, ac, not even nequidem, uli angelo, to any angel, who has been de misso, sent down a coelo from heaven. So each one of these persons, nulli hominum, nor a person endowed with apostolic dignity, and not even any angel, ut divus Paulus locutur, as the divine Paul says. He says this, of course, in his letter to the Galatians, Fas est, it is right for none of these persons, aliter docere, to teach anything differently. And aliter is an adverb. Differently quam, differently than. Already, iam pridem, in the sacred scriptures, edocti sumus, we have been taught. Here is an image of Franciscus Junius, 1545 to 1602, who was responsible for an important revision of the Belgic Confession.